For many people living in rural communities across Arkansas, getting to a doctor or hospital is not always easy. That issue brought community leaders, educators, and healthcare partners together today at the AEDC Rural Development Luncheon in Jonesboro to talk about ways to improve access to care. Chancellor Todd Shields, NYT Dean Dr. Shane Spikes, Arkansas State University leaders, and representatives from the Arkansas Economic Development Commission were all part of that discussion. The focus was on how schools like A-State and community partners can help close those healthcare gaps and bring more resources to smaller towns that are often underserved.
Not just one area of like healthcare, but how it affects workforce development, how it affects businesses coming in or leaving, how it affects people deciding to move there or to leave, just the whole spectrum, and how do we use technology to facilitate it, and what problems technology gives, just the whole spectrum of how do we address the rural healthcare problem we have in Arkansas.
They talked about solutions like telehealth, building stronger partnerships within the communities, and recognizing that every town has different needs. They also discussed the importance of not only training nurses at A-State, but helping to make sure that they stay and serve in rural communities where they are needed most.
I'm really the sounding board. You come to me and say, this is our need, and then we sit down and try to figure out, well, we can do this, and that'll help this, and we can do this. Why don't we do about this? We figure out, have a conversation, and we walk away going, this is going to be great.
AEDC presented its Rural Arkansas Champion Award to Chancellor Shields today to recognize his work and impact in rural communities across the state.
It's my privilege to help rural Arkansas. I think there's so much potential, there's so much amazing. The best people in the world live in rural Arkansas, and if we empower them and help them, they'll change everything.
The leaders here say that conversations like these are just the beginning as they continue to look for more ways to improve healthcare access in rural communities across the state. Jaterica Wilson, Northeast Arkansas News, Jonesboro.